Hello, family. This is Larissa coming to have a quick chat today about some of the things that are taking place in the finance and investing industry. As you may or may not know, this morning, Fidelity announced that it's going commission free, which is basically following in line with the trend that kind of, was set in place last week when brokerages announced that they were going commission free. That's a huge deal, huge opportunity in the investment industry just for the average person. Some of you may or may not know that years ago you had to have at least $100,000 to invest in the stock market, and then to make it more reasonable and more approachable for the average person, that fee went down. But then there was a $49 per transaction fee that was pretty standard for the industry. And then, as time went on and everything became more web-based, then the fees went down because you could enter these transactions yourself without having to call into a broker and speak to a real person and everything that all that entailed. So fees went down to like $6.95, $4.95, $3.95, depending on where you what company you were using and what kind of deal they were offering at the time. But then, some did offer a certain number of trades for free. But here now, within the last week or two, many of these major banks are now offering this commission-free trading, which I said is a tremendous opportunity for the average person, for the average investor, because now you don't have to tack on that extra cost to your trade. So I'm gonna go through some of these companies and just mention, a little bit about each one of them. Fidelity is one of my brokerages that I use. It's been a really good experience. I've been able to set up, dividend reinvestment, which is important because you always want your investments to be growing. You don't want money just sitting idly in your account. Also, I was able to set up my beneficiary. That was pretty easy too. So those are the kind of things that I look for. Can I get dividend reinvestment? Can I set up my beneficiaries without a hassle? Because I want to make sure that my heirs are able to get, the benefits of what I've been building for them. So that's Fidelity. And as I said, as of today, October 10th, 2019, they've announced that they're going commission free also. And TDAmeritrade, which was a huge deal just last week, announced that they are. I mean, this is a tremendous company right here because, they do have their brick and mortar locations. And you can like go in and talk to a real person. When you call on the phone, you get a real person. They have tremendous customer service and an outstanding platform to trade on. A lot of investors do use TD Ameritrade for their options trading platform. Also a good experience as far as dividend reinvestment. Money goes right in, don't even notice it, but you just keep noticing your shares or your percentages of stocks going up. So tremendous experience as far as that. And then also selecting the beneficiary was no problem, just easy. Go in there, put the person's information in, and they are your beneficiary. And then here, Trowel Swab, which was, I think they were the leader in kind of, setting this off, as being the major banks that are offering this commission-free experience to the average investor. So once again, if you take a look here, zero commissions, online stock, ETFs, and options trades. Huge opportunity here. And then ETrade, that's one of the online banks. I do also use this brokerage to buy my stocks. Once again, easy experience as far as the dividend reinvestment. There was no issue with that. But then I was selecting a beneficiary, had to jump through a few hoops. So I didn't really care for that part of the experience. And then they don't have any, buildings, no brick and mortar locations. So you can't really go in there and talk to someone. So, but still very good. I mean, if you call, they are very receptive, good customer service. So I appreciate my experience with them. And I love their platform too, how my stocks that I'm watching, I can just go on there in my watch list. I think I'm one click away from my watch list, which I appreciate. I don't like having to go through a lot of stuff to get to what I want to see because, time is tight. And then there's Robinhood. They've always been free, and their online establishment. So you can't walk in anywhere and talk to anybody, but like I said, it was free, and that was the benefit of it. Really, it was free. All their transactions were free. No dividend reinvestment, which I truly hated, because as I said, you don't want your money sitting idly and not working for you. The purpose of investing is to have those dividends reinvested, have your investments continue to grow. So that was one of the drawbacks from Robinhood, and the platform wasn't as user friendly as it could have been. I just think there was a lot of work that could have been done to make that a little more easier for the average person. But I mean, it served its purpose. It served its purpose, So I want to knock any, company, everybody's striving to do their best. So, I want to support that, but I want to tell the truth also. All right. And then, so in order for you to take advantage of these opportunities, you need your financial literacy education. You just need that right now. And like I say, right now is one of the best times in history if you're getting into the markets, because um, the transactions are free. So that's something that you're able to save money on, and actually more money to invest if you look at it that way. So we are offering that educational opportunity through the Abakuas. It's a financial education organization, and we're reaching out to brothers and sisters to teach them about the financial markets, whether that is buying, holding stocks, trading options, getting into cryptocurrency. So reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This is Liisa, Liisa, Barnes, Barnes. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye.